So, guys, this is not clickbait. I literally was in a movie, and this was about 10 years ago when this happened. There aren't any big names in it. Actually, I don't even know who's in it. So this is a movie about a girl who goes off to college, and one of her professors is an evolutionist who teaches about evolution, and her father finds out about that. So this is a Christian film. Father says, I don't like that. I'm going to come to your school and I'm going to debate your professor. I'm just going to do it in front of everybody. There's going to be a big assembly and I'm going to debate him and I'm going to win. She's like, oh no, Dad, don't do that. Please, it's going to be so embarrassing. And he's like, no, I'm going to come there, daughter, and I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach that school. I'm going to teach the school lesson. Comes to the school, has the debate, and changes everyone's minds, and that's the whole premise of the movie. I just happened to be browsing YouTube as I typically do on a normal weekday evening, and I found this movie. The entire thing is posted on someone's channel, and the name of the movie is A Matter of Faith. The promo's like a gorilla finger and a human finger like touching, or like, I'm in one of the beginning scenes, and let me just play this clip for you guys.
Well, I'm not much for making speeches.
You guys see me?
On behalf
You guys see it?
Her mother and I would like to thank you.
Play it again.
Let
Let me play it back for you.
Well, I'm not much for making speeches, but on behalf of her mother
So
and
what
I
is
would
this?
like to thank you.
What is this gesture? I'm like, so a little bit of BTS for you guys. As an extra, you're not talking or you're not actually saying anything. You're just moving your lips and reacting to other people. We were in this restaurant for probably 4 hours. So it was myself, my brother Solomon, and my cousin Malachi. As they were shooting this main scene, basically one of the producers came out and said, hey everyone, make sure you guys are ready to go and you're listening to the director. When he says action, immediately start all of your mouthing and your movements and be really subtle about it, as to not draw attention to yourself during the scene. I am following instructions like a good little extra. Next to me is Solomon, who has his hands up like this. He is talking like this, trying his best to get into the shot. The director says, action. He immediately goes up like this and starts aggressively mouthing. And the director has to call cut. Calls cut, he comes back, and he comes to me and says, hey, whatever you're doing with your hands, can you just keep them down? And I said, sure, absolutely, whatever you say, I'll keep my hands down. Take two, action. And I'm thinking, dude, what are you doing? You know you're drawing attention to yourself. There's no way at all that the camera is missing you. There's no way at all. The director comes over and says, hey, your hands were up again. Would you mind really just keeping them down? And then I said, okay, sure. At this point, I don't really know what's happening during the scene. I'm not even knowing what my hands are doing. I just know that the director's telling me to stop doing something, so I'm stopping doing it. Take 3 at this point. Action. Calls cut again. At this point, you can see people are getting annoyed. The director walks over to our table, grabs my arms, and says, all right, this is going to be the last time I'm going to tell you. And he puts my hands under the table. I am fearing for my life at this point. I'm in a room with 70 random people, and the director singles me out and says, this is the last time I'm going to tell you. I mean, it's like getting a whooping in front of your friends. Take 4. My brother still is not getting the hint. And his arms are up. He's doing his aggressive talking. Call cut again. I know my head is just about to get sliced off. The director looks and he sees that it's not me. I'm so sorry. Not you, the guy next to you. And my brother is sitting there with his arms up like this. And the entire restaurant bursts into laughter. They got the scene in like 2 or 3 more takes, and then we were done for the day. And I'll say this, I don't care what kind of film set you're on, if it's a Christian or non-Christian, just do what they say or they will kick you out. They made that very clear, that they will kick you out if you don't do what they say. They put that fear of God right in you, right from the beginning, right from the get-go. And that was my experience being on a film set. And I gotta say, guys, it was fun. It was a lot of work. Even just being an extra, it was a lot of mental energy just to focus. And if you go to the end of the movie, you can see that they gave an extra special thanks to all the extras. And it looks like they got an extra special thanks to Mark Schmidbauer. If you have any questions about being on a movie set, I'm your guy. I mean, I was on one for 4 hours, so let me know. See you later.